Hey everybody, welcome to episode 38 of Limited MTG Mentor. It's a show where Josh, that's me, and Kai, we play some limited magic. If you want, feel free to use the chapter markers listed below in the video's description if you want to jump straight to any of the different parts of the video, deck building, drafting, play each of the different rounds. And if you didn't know by now, for a while now, Kai has been mentoring me on how to be a better limited player by teaching me better drafting strategies, play strategies, deck building strategies. And we thought, why not record them, share them with others, and see if other people get value out of it. Also, if you do get value out of these videos, please like and subscribe. It would really help us out. Say hi, Kai.
Hey everyone, welcome.
So it's been a little while since we've played, except for in person at the pre-release.
Which, yeah, we got to do a sealed of the new set on here.
Sealed.
We haven't done that yet.
Oh, we have to pick
You also
our.
have
Do we have to pick our?
yeah. There's two.
Go ahead.
There's two seeded packs, so you get to pick what clan you want, pretty much, and you get two seeded packs of. Instead of just one, like it was in paper, there's two on here. So it really goes deep into the specific type you are picking. So you got Jeskai, Teamer.
We were Teamer
Abzans.
in the pre-release, weren't we?
Yeah, you picked Teamer. Yep, that's. Teamer's decent. I like Sultai a lot. Abzan's pretty good. No, we were Abzan. We were Abzan, not Teamer. We wanted to do Teamer, but we did Abzan.
Oh,
because we
that's
couldn't
right.
get Teamer.
Well, which one should we do?
I think we should do Sultai or Teamer.
Let's go Sultai. That seems different.
All right.
Oh, gems only. Okay.
So you get two seeded packs and then four normal packs.
Here we go. Let's see our rares.
Yeah, we got 8 rares, pretty good. Oh, we got Taval, which is pretty sick. Overall, looking like we got a couple definitely decent rares. So Taval is pretty sick. 5 mana, 6/6 flying lifelink. Spells you cast have Delve. Whenever you cast a spell, you lose life equal to its mana value. Once you get in a hit with that, doesn't really typically matter too much. Mardu Siegebreaker is very, very good card. It is Mardu colors, which is would be 2 colors off of our Sultai. Would be all 5 colors. But that being said, Shiko is very, very, very good, and that is also 2 colors off of our main colors. So we may have to splash all 5 colors in this sealed pool. We will see.
All right.
The stadium headliner.
Oh, sorry.
We'll pop in. What's all right. We'll talk about him while we're in here. So in white, you can see we don't have tons of cards because our pool is mainly Sultai, and white is not part of that pool. We have the rare white land, which is not going to be good for our deck. But there is 2 Storm Plane Detainments, which are very strong cards. Very strong removal cards. Possible splashes. That's about all that there is to talk about in white. Blue, nothing here is really worth talking about. So go to the next page. All right, we got 2 Dispelling Exhales, counter spells, that counter up to where your opponent has to pay 2 mana or 4 mana if you have a dragon. Fresh Start is a decent subpart, or it's a like trick removal. It's all right. but there's a lot of better removal in the set. Roiling Dragonstorm is amazing. Even if you don't have dragons, you're playing that. 2 mana, draw 2, discard 1. But then anytime you play a dragon, it bounces to your hand.
Jeez, okay.
So, very, very strong card. Ice Climbers, not very good unless you have a lot of graveyard interaction. Not a big fan of High Spire Bell Ranger. Sig Appraiser is fantastic. Comes into play, put 1 in your hand. Look at the top 2 cards of your library, 1 in your hand, 1 in your graveyard. So just a pretty much 3 mana, 2/1 draw card. Very good. Naga Fletchcrafter is one of the rares we got. It's a clone, so that can copy anything on the battlefield. And then it has an effect from the graveyard. The Snowmelt Stag, not very good. Focus the Mind's very good. Good draw card. The Durger Island Dragon's good. Worthy Cost is a decent removal spell. Delta Bloodflies I am not a big fan of, which sucks because we got 3 of them. Strategic Betrayal is decent removal. Dragon Prey, fantastic removal. Carsey Revenant, fantastic rare. It's like a Nighthawk. 3 mana, 3/3 flying lifelink death touch. And then it has renew 3, exile from your graveyard to put a flying counter, a death touch counter, and a lifelink counter on target creature. A very strong card. Scavenger Regent, 4 mana, 4/4 flying dragon with ward. Your opponent discards a card, or the other side is the Omen side is each non-dragon creature gets -X until end of turn. So kind of like a board wipe. Although there's a lot of dragons. 2 Death Gorgers are pretty good. Gurmag Rakshasas are okay. Typically, your 6-drop slot's going to be full of dragons, so they're hard to play. But red, really the only one to talk about here is the Breaching Dragonstorm. Can be splashed. Very strong card. Pretty much cascades 8. So comes into play, you look at the top card or reveal cards from the top of your library to reveal a non-land permanent, and you cast it for free as long as the converted mana cost is 8 or less. And then whenever you play a dragon, it bounces back to your hand. So we'll go to the next page. All right, Formation Breakers and OK 2-drop. Heritage Reclamation's good. As like a removal spell that you can cycle and draw a card if you don't find something to remove. Piercing Elixel's great. Leopard's good. We didn't get a whole lot of green, which is weird because we got Sultai colors. Nestguard's not good. The 2 Sage of the Fangs are good, and 2 Saga Pummelers are good, but we got no top-end dragons for green, which is really weird. So yeah. Hardened Tactician's amazing when you're playing tokens, but our archetype typically doesn't have tokens. Tranquil Cove, Dismal Backwaters with Water Cliffs. If we're splashing red, Glacial Dragon Hunt is decent. Bloodfell Caves, Jungle Hollow, all good lands. Host of the Hereafter is a very good green-black card. We had a decent amount of graveyard cards, so the Kishla Skimmer is pretty decent. 2 mana, 2/2 flyer. When anything leaves your graveyard during your turn, you get to draw a card, and it happens once per turn. So pretty good card value synergy there. Triland with the Nomad Outpost, Triland with the Sand Steep Citadel. We already went over the Mardu Siegebreaker. Abzan Monument is decent. Fixing. So we got a Monastery Messenger, which is decent. Pico we went over already. Double Opulent Palace for Triland. So we got 4 Trilands, which is pretty good for 5 colors. The Gurmag Night Watches I'm not crazy on, but with the graveyard value we do have, they might be worth it. So they are good value. It's just losing 2 cards to to the graveyard can sometimes be really bad unless you have things that do stuff from the graveyard, which we actually had a decent amount, I believe. The Kira Goalkeeper is fantastic, and of course, Taval is fantastic. So we'll start off looking at the 5-color list and seeing if it's worth playing.
All
And
right.
so we'll just be putting everything we like in the decks. So we'll just put the Evolving Wilds in, the Taval in, the Goldkeeper in, put all 3 Night Watches in, Opulent Palaces both, Chico, Messenger, Abzan Monument, Citadel, Siegebreaker, Outpost, Skimmer, Land, Post, Land, Glacial, Land, not the Tactician. We don't have enough tokens. Both Pummelers, both Sages, Leopard, Piercing Exhale, Reclamation, Formation Breaker. I'm not too big on this card. It's fine, but so in red, just the Breaching Dragonstorm. Both Death Gorgers. Scavenger Regent. Carsey Revenant. Dragon Spray. Strategic Betrayal. Worthy Cost. Dragon. Focus the Mind. Fleshcrafter. Appraiser. Roiling Dragonstorm. Fresh Start. The XLs. And then the Stormplane Detainments. All right, let's go see what we got. So let's change our view. Pop it up. And
I'm getting there.
yeah, you're good. All right, so first things first, for our 2 Dragonstorms, how many dragons do we have in our deck? 7. So yeah, pretty good there. And how many creatures do we have in our deck currently?
23.
All right. So plenty of cuts to make.
Yeah, about 15-ish.
So yeah, I still don't really like the Night Watches in our deck. Not very big on the card. And the Messenger is also, because it's a double off-color splash, probably not needed here.
Not good enough.
No. So it's not like, it's not like the Siegebreaker and Chico that both are like very, very strong cards. Let's scroll down to our removal for a second here. So we got as far as hard removal goes, there's the 2 Stormplane Detainments, Dragon's Prey, Piercing Exhale, Strategic Betrayal. I think we're going to be tapping out a lot in this deck. The Spelling Exhales might not be as good. Those are the counter spells up the top. Blue, Dispelling Exhales for 2.
Oh, I thought you meant the piercing exhale. I'm like,
No, Piercing
what?
Exhale is amazing.
Yeah.
Um, the Dragon Hunt on the splash probably isn't worth it either. It's the blue red 2-drop.
Oh, that one. Got it.
And then I don't know. I feel like we have to run worthy cost because we don't have tons of like hard, straight up hard removal. But we don't have tokens to sack, and so sacking a creature feels rough.
Yeah.
Like our creature quality is a high creature quality, and so sacking one of our good creatures doesn't feel like we're going to want to do that very often. So I would probably cut that. All right, so you can drag all 3 of your 6-drop dragons to the 2-drop slot because you're almost always going to cast them as your 2-drops early. So we can see what our curve looks like a little better there. I think the Host of the Hereafter probably doesn't fit in our deck all that well. It is a 4-mana 4/4, but we have better creatures other than that. And then the Formation Breaker as a 2-drop is not very good in our deck either. And then here is where I still don't like the Fresh Start as a removal spell either. We just have better removal spells.
All right.
Because there is a lot of enchantment destruction. So here's where the cuts get a little bit harder. Everything in our deck is good now. So we are splashing white for Shiko, Mardu Siegebreaker, and the 2 Stormplane Detainments. We're splashing red for Mardu, Shiko, and the Breaching Dragonstorm.
Yep.
Hmm. 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 Yeah. This set has been very hard to make cuts from.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to be like green, black, heavy as our main colors. Obviously, green, black, blue, but Sultai colors, but green, black, more specifically, is our main colors, and then splashing the other 3.
Hey, we could play 44.
Well, the problem is that we're playing 44 specifically. We're going to be wanting to play 18 lands, and we only have 17 lands in there. So we'd actually, if we are wanting to play all these cards, we'd actually either go up 1 or 2 more lands and play 45 or 46.
All right.
I would say our worst creature is the Sage of the Fang, but it's also a card that helps out with the Skimmer and the gold Keeper dragons.
Yeah, yeah.
So we lose some synergy by taking them out, but
I mean, they're
they
so
could
good
be
even,
still
but they're so good even if they
they're
die.
they're just good, period. Yeah. But all of our creatures are good at this point. I mean, we have two mythics, one, two, three, four rares. 27 cards. Yeah, so we'd run 18 lands. We could try running 18 lands and just playing all these cards. I have played a lot of bigger decks in this set.
So what do we do?
Um, are you
Add
able
a
to search by color? The try putting color in there instead of creature. Curious to know if that works. I don't know what you did, but
I was just trying to use the.
yeah, no, that didn't work.
Let's see. Oh, let's go back.
C, just C. Well, I think it's T
Oh,
colon C. Yeah, no, it says that's supposed to work. We'll just drag them. Just clear that. No, I would just get rid of that completely. And then drag them into their colors. So put green in the first row, black in the second row. Just blue in the third row, yeah.
let's see.
You could put red and white both in the last row there. And then the blue. Okay. So we know that the blue, yeah, I'd put all the multicolors together because,
I was trying to. I don't know why they
oh,
separated.
got it. And then just put the red on the white so we can bring the lands in a little closer. There we go. Okay. So obviously green and black and blue are our main colors. That being said, let's see how many of those sources we have. So blue, we have we have Evolving Wilds, two Opulent Palaces. So it's
We've got
three.
we've got we've got 7 green.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yep. And then six blue.
We've got 8 black, including the evolving wilds. There's 7 black. 2, 3, 4.
I got nine black.
Oh, I didn't count the opulent palace twice.
So yeah, nine black, seven green, six blue. One, two, three, four, five, six red. One, two, three, four, 5 white. We definitely don't need as many reds as we do whites. In fact, the red-white land itself can probably come out. That's double splash color. The Windscarred Crag. And it already went up another forest, which is good. Go up one more island is where I'm thinking. I'm thinking we also may want to have double swamp in there because we can get it with Abzan Monument and the. It's the only one we need double of, and we can actually fetch both specific swamps with the Abzan Monument and the Evolving Wilds. So we want to make sure we have access to getting both of those.
Yeah, that makes
so
sense.
cut Bloodfell Caves because we don't need as many red, and we're replacing it with a swamp. So
Got it.
all right, yeah, let's switch it back to sort by creature and take a snippet of it so you know what you have in your deck still.
How do I go back?
Click on sealed deck.
Oh, yeah. What episode was this? 38.
Lots of powerful cards in our pool. Obviously 5 colors, so
All right.
we possibly have some land issues, but
Here we go.
it's a rough hand. We have to mold that. We have no white. We have 2 white cards in our hand. No early game. Well, I think this is a keep, but we have to draw lands, or we're just gonna die. Toss the Breaching Dragonstorm. Most expensive. It's also red, which we don't have currently. And hope we're not playing against a fast Mardu deck. So try land first. Yeah, it's gonna be Mardu. Of course. But not a creature, which is good. And we threw a 3-drop. Fantastic. So Cove, tap land. We should be just fine because now we have an untapped land into Sig, which should hopefully get us our 4th land. So we need another black source.
Oh, for the Carsey?
Yeah. Well, take the detainment. But that dug us 2 more cards deeper that we weren't going to draw land, so.
Fair enough.
Yeah, attack for 2. Pass turn.
I guess we can't do anything, can we?
Nope.
Really need to hit our 4th land now.
Yeah, we've dug a little bit, so hopefully we can find it. All right, so he's gonna kill your creature probably. Yep. Yeah, just exile with the Stormplate Attainment. Yeah, missing all these land drops. Definitely not good. All right, Citadel's decent.
Well, hopefully our opponent just has nothing but lands.
A war effort does make all mobilize things very nuts. It gives all the creatures +1/+0. All right, you have double black now. So you're not playing that because you're going to want to exhale the same turn. So you're probably playing the Pummeler here. One of the Pummelers. A good chance it dies, but... And then I think we're cracking the Evolving Wilds for... is that Nomad's Outpost that we have? Do we have all of our Wooburg? What is the Tri-Land next to the Evolving Wilds? No, so we need a red source.
Just a basic.
Yep. And ship turn. Probably Dragon Spray coming in on your Sagu Pummeler.
It's only 2 mana?
Or Dragon Spray's 3.
Oh, he's got the
You
black.
can have he can have the Exhale as well if he has the dragon in his hand. We'll be taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. 2, 4, 6 damage next turn. If he kills their guy. I would block one of the 2/1s. Because obviously if he has the combat truck, you want him to use it and get cards out of his hand.
Yep.
Rather than advancing to the board. Yep. Oh, that's going to be good, but I think this turn we're going to want to cast the Revenant, making sure we leave back a green for the Exhale. So, yep. And we're going to wait for him to use a removal spell before we use our removal spell. So we'll pass the turn. Yeah. Because if we use it and he kills our guy in response, then we just lose our removal spell. But if he goes to kill our guy, like this, so now use your Exhale, target your Revenant and his creature.
His?
And reveal, yep. And reveal your dragon from your hand. In the Tri-Land to keep the untapped land. You get to gain 3 from that, and then your guy will die. But now you were able to take care of his guy and gain 3, so. Yep. He's going to exile both your creatures that can come back, which is Obviously unfortunate, but not much you can do.
Yep.
All right, so I think you just detain his dragon and then draw 3 cards and discard a card. So play your land and then focus the mind.
Let's drop the swamp.
Yeah, you can drop the swamp. You have no double spell you need to do next turn that costs 7, so. Another Death Toucher. It's annoying. All right, that is good. Blow up his enchantment with the card you just drew. We'll save a lot of damage. And then play the Saga Pummeler. And pass turn. All right, what's the red guy do again? You got it. Not going to matter because he's going to exile your guy. Yeah, go ahead and cast that on him. Makes him get rid of one of his guys. And exiles his graveyard. And then, yeah, play the Goldkeeper.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Hits you for 2. And if he doesn't play a creature, this will be the turn you want to take off to play the Dragonstorm. Yep. All right, play the Dragonstorm. Nice. If it's Aval, cast Aval. Which will bring the Dragonstorm back to your hand. And play your land. Pass turn. I think against Mardu, you don't want to hurt yourself too much until after you get an attack in, because every spell you cast now has Delve, but it also hurts you for their mana cost.
Right. We just want to try and swing in with this creature for a while, right?
Or even just one hit and then is fine before playing the Dragonstorm. But looks like he might have removal.
Or he's just reading.
Got an block the 1/1.
Do you think he has a 5 mana burn spell?
Maybe, but if you gain 5 off of this block, it's worth it. So block the real one. Could have Narset's, but you just gain 6 life off of it. So even if he does kill it, it's Narset's the deal 5 damage, exile it. Oh no, just a worthy cost. Okay, he was gonna do that one way or the other. So Okay, play the Abzan Monument first. Go get a forest. Play it, and then play the Tarkir Dragonstorm again. Yep, play that. Go ahead and attack for 4. He'll swing back for 3. So actually, the flesh. Oh, okay, you get to swing back for 4, but the flesh crafter with the siege is actually really funny. What does your Abzan Monument do again? All right. Yep. So let's play your Flesh Crafter first. Your Siege. Hold on. Your Siege Crafter is not legendary, right? Yeah. Okay. So yep. Play the Flesh Crafter.
Copy the Siege Breaker.
Target. Yep. Copy the Siege Breaker. Yep. Exile your Siege Crafter. Siege Breaker.
This one?
Yep. Now crack the Abzan Monument. And then go ahead and play your land. And attack. Submit 0. So now you still get 2/4/4 swinging in every turn, but it protects your Siege Crafter because when it kills your Flesh Crafter, your other Siege Crafter will come back.
Jeez. That's pretty cool.
All right, and he's had it. We eventually grinded them out. We still have some good value because we had Dragon in our hand, which would have bought back the Dragonstorm again.
Yep. That would have been pretty awesome too.
Yeah, it's a keeper.
Slow.
We can cycle. Well, we can cycle the Death Gorger on turn 2, and then stage on turn 3. And now we just need a red land for the Siege Breaker on turn 4.
Okay.
Okay, just play a swamp. That's turn. And we don't. Oh yeah, go ahead and cycle that because we won't. So cast the Omen side. Commit 0. Ooh, and then it shuffles in. We don't have a blue land either, which sucks because the Appraiser with the Mardu Siege Breaker would be nuts. Yep, put a counter on itself. Same situation. We had 3 lands in our opening hand and haven't seen a land yet. He's got a 2/1 flyer. Get some value from it. Pretty decent. And has a removal spell for our creature. Cycle that. Again, no targets. The worst part is it's not even colors, it's just any land. There we go. Play the tap land and play your Revenants.
Let's hope he doesn't have removal for that too.
I'm sure he does. The set has so much removal in it. I just always anticipate them having removal. Yep. Untapped land, please. The tapped land. Oh, just play your pummeler. And probably go get a blue source so you can catch your Chico island. They just have out tempoed you now because how many guys they have on the ground, and you're only able to cast one spell per turn.
Yeah.
Well, block one of the 2/2s and
More removal. Yep.
all right. Well, play your Chico, which allows you to play your Revenant from your graveyard for free. And click on it.
Well, hopefully now they're out of removal spells.
The fact that they had to use a trick instead of removal last turn definitely helped. Yeah, if you can untap with Piercing XL, it's going to feel really good because you're going to gain some life back. Because of the Revenant's lifelink.
Oh, use the Revenant. Got it. Yeah, we do need to gain back a little bit of life here.
Yep. Yeah, you're going to kill your... Yeah. Yeah, it's just got too much. Block the fly. Yeah, block the flyer. No, wait. Ah. I put the creature in the graveyard for mobilize. I think you're just dead no matter what. You're at 1 life. Let's see. You can kill that guy. You could tap that guy down. But you don't have another 2-mana play. You need the life link. Well, let's Piercing Exhale right now. Kill his 2/4 Death Toucher. Click on the dragon you have in play. Oh, no, you were doing it right. So click on Chico. Click on his guy. Click on Chico again. There's no way you're cheating them to play. So graveyard. Pass the turn. Well, attack for 4. He's got vigilance. All right, pass turn. And then tap down his guy with your dragon. That's fine.
Tap down the dragon.
Yeah. Yeah. As long as you attacks with both, you're dead. Missing land drops for one too many turns. There's just so much removal in the set. He had exactly enough to keep you off of making sure you couldn't gain your life back. Which is funny because you mainly lost just against a 2/1 and 2/2/2s. But if you fall behind and you can only cast one spell per turn, they're able to kill that creature every turn. I thought there was a good chance we would get color screwed, but not land screwed. That's a great hand. Go with your tri-land on turn 1. And then do the swamp turn 2 for the Abzan Monument.
Yep.
And we'll want to get up plains with it. And then depends on what they play. So
Nothing.
yep. So Evolving Wilds for the red source. And then I think you go ahead and cycle the Death Gorger because you're not going to be able to play it for a while. Good trade.
So now we just sit back for 3 more turns.
Pretty much. So tap land and play your 3-drop that you just drew.
But we've got Shiko and we've got T-Vol.
Debate whether or not removal is worth using on your 3/3. And play your planes since he knows you have that one. Yeah, I think you just Dragon Spray as flyer. It's going to cost all 5 your mana, so. But having that in your graveyard for Kiko next turn is really good, so. And then.
Let's swing in.
Yeah.
Put some pressure back in on their side.
Oh, yeah, let's play the tap land. Attack for 3.
Now they're going to waste some removal.
Oh, go ahead and play Taval. It's going to get killed, but we got to get stuff out of their hands, so.
Counterspell.
Yep. They didn't need to show us our dragon. I'm a little surprised they did. Attack for 3. All right, what's in your graveyard? I don't think we have anything to. No. Well, go ahead and crack the monument, and they may kill your guy in response, but. Nope. All right. Tap your creature down, draw a card. Nope, they want to play their dragon.
That's okay. We'll detainment it.
Yeah, we want them to play stuff. Sure.
That. Why didn't he do the token? Oh.
Just to bounce it. Or, yeah, play that. No, yeah, play that. That's actually insane. Ashiko's a dragon. Discard the land. And play Shiko. Replay the green creature that has died. And I put the counter on itself, so it's big enough to block.
And then we do it again.
Yeah, and play the Tarkir Revenant as well. He can bounce your token if he wants. Doesn't have enough now. Oh, decent. Let's go into combat and see if he taps your guy down first. Attack with the flyer. Don't attack with a 3/3. There's no point. All right, yeah, Dragonstorm here. It's the tapped land. You play your land. Play the Revenant. It's got another counter spell. Nope. And then go ahead and shoot off the Strategic Betrayal. Exile one of his creatures and his graveyard, so then he can't bounce the token.
I mean, we should be able to win on the next turn. Cast both
Well, depending
detainments.
on, yeah, it depends on what he does, but I don't think we have 2 white lands, do we?
Oh,
But that's exactly what we wanted him to do, so. Yep, play detainment on his dragon. You have to pay the extra 2 because it's got ward 2. Yes. Auto pay. And swinging on. Yep, they had enough. Very nice. Got lots of value in our deck as long as we don't get. As long as we get enough land. Colors can manage themselves out pretty well. We just have to be able to keep drawing.
Yeah. I mean, we have lots of really good cards, so good answers, good threats. Ooh.
So we have 2 cyclers. Oh, we can't cast one of them. Never mind. We only have 1 cycler. Yeah, it's probably Mulligan.
And we're on the play.
Yep.
Okay.
Better. Pitch and Shiko.
Yeah, we can't cast that at all.
No. So keep this one, and then we can cast everything in our hand. So hit Shiko, and then lead with the tap land. They also mold.
Nice.
Go ahead and cycle that on turn 2. Try to find some lands. That's not what we want to see right now. That's a really good card. Yeah, play the guy you just drew. Try to bait out some removal.
All right, let's draw land. The one red white land that we took out of our deck.
Well, yeah, we can't cast. Well, okay. No blocks.
But hey, are they stuck on 2 lands?
They are, and it gave their guy vigilance, so he didn't get to use its ability. Oh no, they're not.
Dang.
They just. But go ahead and dragon spray his creature. Now that he used that, swing back in for 3. Good card. Reclamation. Read Reclamation again.
Oh.
Artifact, enchantment, exile, draw. Okay. Well, you can either play your 3/3 flying Death Touch Lifelinker, or you can put a counter on your guy and draw a card.
I almost say draw a counter, or put the counter on and draw a card because we need to draw that land.
Yep, use your 2 black lands to do it. Make sure. Feral Death Gorger, yep. Chico, I thought we got rid of you. Wait, what did we do that shuffled our deck? We shuffled back in the Death Gorger. Oh, that's a good card. Cast that on them.
And who do they want to get rid of?
I'll probably get rid of the 2/3 because it can't get pumped. Yep, and attack for 4. Because if he's got dragons in his hand, he's just going to run out dragon into pump his guy.
We are really hurting for land.
Yeah, we are. But they are all tapped out, so they got no Hellbent, I mean. Well, play your Revenant so you can block Flyer. Just pass turn, I guess. Yeah, just yeah, pass turn.
Man, we need a white source.
Oh, that's GG. He gets it bounce both your creatures. What a top deck. Being Hellbent to top deck the best card in their deck. 6/7 dragon that bounces both your guys. When you're lucky, you're lucky. And when we're unlucky, we are unlucky. All right. Next game. Once again, color of mana, a little bit annoying, but mainly just the fact that we didn't have any mana. Oh, how do you go Hellbent into top decking that? Oh,
I know. It was looking. It was looking pretty good
brutal.
for us.
Brutal, brutal, brutal. Yeah, that's a fantastic opening hand. I love seeing the Sib Sig on turn 3 just to keep our deck rolling. Doesn't really matter which one, and I would cycle. That's two colors we don't have. Yep, do the untap land and play Sib Sig. Take the white one. Unfortunately, no red. Does the leopard destroy artifacts? Or just enchantments? Yeah, it's really good. So, yeah, play that. Play the Triland. Play that and pass the turn. If they go to equip, then you just sacrifice it and blow up the artifact.
Yep.
Yeah, pass. Block with the. I mean, block with both your guys. Block with the 2/2 on the 1/2. No, cancel. You gotta pass the blockers. Block with the 2/2 on the 1/2 and the 2/1 on the 1/1. Yeah, and then sack your guy and blow up his equipment.
Dragonstorm.
We don't have red land, I don't think.
Oh, that's right, we don't.
So tap land. And I would just shoot off the betrayal because it's not going to get any better. Sucks that you're only getting a 1/2, but
Well, they're still stuck on 2 lands, so we can run away
yeah.
with the game now.
Well, assuming we can put pressure on, we need a red land or some creatures. There's a good creature. So Pummeler land. Say go.
Oh, now they're getting their land.
Um, Attack for 4. And play land and pass. We're finding all our land from the other game as well, just not the red land. This time it is color.
This time it is color. We really need that red.
Go ahead and dragon spray his creature. Oh, okay, that's a good draw.
Play it.
Yep. Discard Chico, sadly. It's just play the gold span or gold.
Goalkeeper.
Yeah, goalkeeper. Yep. It bounces the Dragonstorm.
That's not bad. Oh, unless they're going to do something.
Worthy cost. Back to exile. Yep. All right. Dragonstorm again. Yep. Pitch the monument. Doesn't grab a mountain, so play the Taval. Grabs the Dragonstorm. Pass turn.
Really need that red. All right.
Play the Dragonstorm. Oh wait, attack first.
That's what I thought.
I was thinking I forget that it costs health now. All right, play the Dragonstorm. Let's go ahead and exile. Click on your graveyard. Exile the monument. Submit 1. Everything has delve, so discard the land.
Yeah, we don't need the land.
And I think we're okay to pay 5 life to draw 3 cards and discard 1. So cast Focus the Mind. Just auto pay that one. Oh man. Discard a plains. Play a swamp. Play the 6 cost dragon. The blue one. And you have to delve 1 from your graveyard. One of the lands. And now to put lethal on them for next turn. If they can't remove one of your flyers.
I can't believe we didn't hit a red source yet.
Well, yeah, just go to combat. We also obviously have to have something, so attack with bull. Don't know if you need to draw any more cards. I just play the 4/4 flyer. Yep. And pass turn. And now you've got 2 different threats that kill him. Yeah. The Dragonstorms are so strong in our deck. It was unfortunate we couldn't cast the red one the entire game, but the blue one did a lot of work for us.
For sure it did.
But that game was a kind of a fine example of splashing correctly. The fact that we didn't lose the game because we couldn't draw a red, we were still able to function without the red. It would have been better with the red, but the whole idea of a splash is not to be able to completely destroy your entire deck if you can't use a color. Yeah, that has all of our lands.
No
Very
blue.
good hand. Yes, no blue. You're right, but it's still a very good hand.
So we've got a 2. Okay,
It's more like a 3 and a 4 because they're tap lands, all of them.
Start with the Citadel.
Yeah.
Get the green and the black.
I mean, I would start with tri-land. Yep, tri-land. And the next turn, you're going to monument, but you're still going to play your tap land. So there's your blue. So play your tap land. Yep, go grab. Let's grab a swamp.
Green.
Yeah, we have our plains.
We have our double black.
No, plains. No, because we need plains and mountain at the same time for Mardu, which we don't have until now. Yep, so that.
And now we're set.
Yep. Now we need some removal, but
the plains.
That's fine. I think you're just playing the pummeler this turn. Although it's gonna get killed most likely. Okay. I think you just crack your monument here while you know you for sure can get a 4/4 out of it. And then play a tap land. That monument is the worst monument because you have to have a creature on the board. So the fact that he was tapped out, no attacks, probably the best timing for us to be able to play that.
Yeah, interesting.
What is the stag's ability again? I know it's power and toughness flip during their turn. Can't be blocked. Okay. And that makes everything cost cheaper. Yeah, go ahead and shoot off the Dragonstorm here. See if we can get some removal. You might be able to counter it, but nope, no counter. Okay, cast that. You put a counter on the pummeler. And play a land. And pass. He's going to have a really big turn this next turn, but there's nothing we can do about it. We don't have any removal in our hand. Every spell he casts costs 3 less this turn. 3 colorless less.
Where's all our removal?
I don't know. Notably, they have not used any removal either. All right, so play your swamp here. Play your 2/2 flyer. And then play Taval. That way you don't take the damage from the 2/2 flyer. And then that's an answer me or take lots of damage card, so no attacks.
And then we get to Dragonstorm again.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They get their own Dragonstorm.
Hopefully they don't hit a
Digging
dragon.
burst. They're digging for removal, I'm assuming. That is not a good card. Oh, they have a dragon that can block our Tavar, sadly. And it has Hexproof, so. They are filtering through their deck very nicely now. I do think we're going to have to trade Tavar off here. So go ahead and swing with Tavar. Taval. Yep, just Taval. Interesting. Play your Evolving Wilds and crack it. Go get the red source, I think, just because we have multiple red sources in our hand. Yeah, play the Roiling Dragonstorm. Maybe exile the Evolving Wilds from the graveyard. Or not. Pitch the land. What else? What's all in our graveyard here? Like nothing.
Yeah.
They're gearing up for a very big punch. You get to draw an extra card if you exile a card from your graveyard here. So let's go ahead and Dragonstorm to try to find some removal. Red Dragonstorm, and then cast it by exiling your 2 lands from your graveyard. So click on your graveyard. No, click on your graveyard. Exile both lands. There you go. And then auto pay the rest. When you get to draw a card, and then you get to draw. There we go. Exile the 4/3 on the ground.
The 4/3?
Yep. Yeah, because that's what's making everything cost cheaper. All right, pass turn. We can cast that if we want to blow up his Dragonstorm. We just got to kind of see what's happening because we have to be careful with using our life because he can put a lot of damage through right now with his flyer. And everything we cast hurts us, so.
Yeah.
Nice that we finally hit a piece of removal, though. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, just draw. Go ahead and attack for 6. We're just gonna tap it. That's brutally annoying. Okay. Yeah, no attacks. Man. Yeah, go ahead and cast Shiko. We're gonna take 5 damage to go to 13. Just auto pay. Don't delve. Yep, click on it. Well, is that casting it? Oh, that's awkward. Grab a forest. Play the forest. Crack the thing that we just put into play. Yep, you get a 6/6 out of it. Taval might actually be a hindrance if he can keep it from doing damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
You pretty much can't cast anything the rest of the game unless
Unless I put up some damage or gain some life.
All right, go to combat. Attack with both 6/6s.
Uh-oh.
He drew it again. I mean, what do you do? Yeah. Attack for 6 with your 6/6 on the ground. Kill the stag. Stag gets unblockable, so killing that is actually a good thing. He's past turn. You need strategic betrayal. That would be a really good one.
I think it's funny we have 9 lands out and none of them are identical.
I think it's funny that we're losing kind of to our own card. Yeah. So far, nothing he has gives trample, so he's trying to draw for that dragon again, maybe. What's the green card in his graveyard? Did they get a land? Yeah. What we really need is our fight spell. Sure. Does he have some way to give them trample?
This one has trample.
Got it. Double its power and fight something. Maybe not. So I put the Shiko and the Pummeler in front of the Garyak. Pummeler's all the way over, yep. And just throw the 2/2 in front of the 10/4.
What about the 2/5/5s?
Only one of the 5/5s is attacking. Double block it.
Oh, double block it here?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yep. Yep. Seems good for you.
Too good.
Yeah, there's no blue mana available. Okay. Your turn. Attack for 6. Just play the Regent that you just drew. Yeah, just auto pay it. Pass turn.
La da 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 da. This is a long game.
Yeah, he's taking his time. Look how fast his clock came on
Yeah.
because he has taken a lot of time.
He's already used a couple of the timeouts.
Oh, he just skipped his turn. Oh no. I think he was blocked with the Revenant that you just played in trade.
He's gonna pump it.
He, I mean, your guy has Death Touch, so I don't think it matters. I think it's just a trade. Yeah. And you gain 3 more life, and now you can use that and gain more life next turn.
But first, we have to sit here for his next timeout.
Yeah. Does 3 damage to each creature in each point. Okay, sure. Okay, trigger on the stack. Kill it with the Reclamation. So right now,
Kill what?
the thing he just played. So destroy target enchantment.
This one?
Yep. Every landfall, they create a 4/4. Nice. Okay. Resolve. You got a way to kill your Taval finally.
That was a nice interaction, dude.
Yeah, the fact that it created a trigger before they could. Yep, your turn. Just draw. Yeah, that's worth casting. Exiles their whole graveyard. They lose all those spells in their graveyard. And their only creature on the board. All right. That was a gruesome game because of how long your opponent took, but managed to get there in the end with Taval. Really different playing and not being able to play all of our cards because of Tavaldo, but he's such a threat that it's still worth it.
Yep. And they couldn't deal with it, so.
I don't think they wanted to. I think they were trying to let us get low enough that they would be able to kill us, but I mean, most good players aren't going to do that. So, well, you got your white, you got your black, you got your
Blue, green.
green. Yeah, it's pretty good.
You got 4 out of
You're only a
5.
red away from Pico, and you got 2 removal spells in your hand, so that are playable. So good hand. Oh, his dragon's kind of cool. We'll go ahead and cycle your Gorger. Hey, we get a 4th land this game.
Yay.
Woo-hoo.
Oh.
Yeah, do untapped land so you can play the 3-drop creature. Still missing a red, though. Yeah, go ahead and do the detainment on that one, actually. So play the tap land, detainment, swing for 3. So next turn, you have a nice turn. You can strategic betrayal into focus the mind. Because it costs 2 less.
Yeah, that's sweet. Unless they don't play a creature.
Unless they don't play a creature, but then you can just play focus the mind. So just play a land and pass the turn. You can focus the mind at the end of their turn. Sure. I'm gonna go ahead and focus the mind. Maybe pitch the Death Gorger here. Yeah. So go ahead and strategic betrayal them. It's a good target to strategic betrayal. And then play Evolving Wilds and Cracker for red and say go.
There we go. We got our colors. Now we're ready to play.
Now we just need our Dragonstorm. It's a pretty good card. Your turn. Probably just Shiko here and recast the Fang from your graveyard. Oh no, strategic betrayal. Crap. Oh well. I forgot it hits spells too, or non-creature spells. Put a counter on itself. Play a tap land. Pass turn.
Dang. It's okay. We got a Shiko out.
Yeah, good chance he kills Shiko and attacks for 4. Oh, attacks for 5, maybe. That's actually bad that we did not get rid of that. Yeah, no blocks. Okay, stop drawing land now. Yeah, play your tap land. Play the pummeler. Back for 4 with the Pico. Pass turn. Think you wait for him to put the counter on his guy, then tap it in response.
Got it.
Well, that's awkward. Okay, just tap the guy now. With Death Toucher. What could they have in their hand? I think I would take the chance and double block here. Yeah, that was really bad for them. I don't know why they did that. All right. So I think you play the Fang, put a counter on your Shiko. And then play the Flesh Crafter and copy their Death Toucher. And attack with Shiko. And target Shiko. And next turn, you can put the counters from the Pummeler on Shiko. And if they can't answer Shiko, you just win. Or play a flyer.
Yep.
Throw your 2/2 in front of the 6/8. That's it. No, do you have a worthy cost? Yikes, yeah. I still don't know if that matters. 3. All right, use the Pummeler on your guy first.
This one?
Yep. Target your guy. Now use your Sage. Target your guy. And attack.
Does he have Dragon
Sure?
with Flash?
That cost 1.
Okay.
Build Tron and attack. Swing for 10. Very nice. Is that 5 and 2?
Two, three, yeah, 5 and 2. You have to get to 7, right?
Or 3 losses, yeah.
Oop.
Or 2 more wins or 1 more loss. Hand is missing green, but we can play both of our removal spells. And we're on the draw. I would keep it.
Nervous.
Tri-land. Green's the only color we're missing, but it is the most prominent card color in our deck. Tap land.
Okay, you got 2 more draws to draw green.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and fire that off.
This one?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see that green.
Yep. And go ahead and play your detainment. Detain the guy. And then, yeah, grab your green. He never didn't have it.
I mean, you know, kinda. Oh, they went and got their swamp.
Um, you only have one green source, so you can't double green. So you just play the pummeler here. And hope they don't have a punch effect. But if they do, they do. Obviously, rather them use it now than after Taval comes out. No blocks.
Yep. Ugh.
I grab some cards and puts them in their graveyard. And it's a big body. Probably just dragon spraying that. Hopefully draw a land so you're able to multi-spell here, though. So you can exile cards from a graveyard as well with the reclamation. All right, I think you just go ahead and use the reclamation and exile their 2 cards from their graveyard and draw a card.
Use this one?
Yeah, oh, it's 1 card. Let's exile the trampler they just put in there. So bottom of, yep, last ability. The champion of Dusan. Nice. And yeah, just dragon spray. The 3/6. Pass turn. No blocks. Take your 1 damage and like it. Or don't like it, however you. That's a good card. I think you Piercing Exile, the guy he just played. And you do reveal your dragon. So you can surveil too. I think you want them both. Yeah, no, you want them both.
In that order?
It doesn't matter. You're going to draw 3 and discard. So use or force focus the mind. I think you now that you drew another land, you can probably discard the swamp. Make your land play for the turn. No attacks. Not too shabby.
Nope, not too shabby at all.
All right, gonna bounce your guy. And the detainment. That's annoying. But now you get to detain the dragon. So detain the big dragon. Play your Revenant. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, that's not good. So the guy he bounced back to his hand can kill your Revenant next turn. Do you have 2 green lands yet or no? Well,
Yes.
you do now, but it's tapped. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I think you have to play Taval here. And if he has an answer for that, you just die. But I think you're just dead anyway, because that the 6/7 is so good.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Block the 8/7, I guess. Oh my god, his deck was nuts. Not gonna lie. I think you're just dead.
I think so too. And he still
Yeah.
got,
Well,
still has that guy.
yeah.
So
Good on your opponent. I'd be fine with the concession here. Great, great deck from your opponent. That was the only game we lost where I felt like our opponent just did better things than us. The other two losses were was land shortage,
yeah,
but good showing. 5-2 from 5-color deck, and
yeah, not bad, not bad.
last opponent definitely had a great deck. So
Good
I'm a
times.
very big fan of this format so far. So grab your 3 packs. I also think you should have some packs in your your mailbox there. Go to your mailbox real quick from playing in the pre-release. Yep. And then there's the one below it. Nope, more right there. Bam. There you go. You got all your packs now. Oh, it didn't show them. There they go.
All right, let's see what we get.
Ooh, Mox Jasper,
Is
Paul
that
Dragon Spirit, Chico. That's a lot of mythics there. Three
is the
mythics.
Mox Jasper crooked? Am I crazy?
Yes, yes.
Why is
No,
it
it's
crooked?
crooked. I have no idea what it is.
Okay, awesome.
You're not going crazy. It's crooked.
Cool. Well, good times,
All
everybody.
right. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you like what you saw, give us a like and subscribe. Leave us some feedback down in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to correct that Evolving Wilds.
Yep, we'll see you next time.